All right, guys, so where are we going today?
Oh, today we're going up the Gregorys Bald. It's middle of June. The azaleas on top of the bald should be in full bloom. So we're really looking forward to it.
All right, let's get going.
The trail to Gregorys Bald is accessed from Cades Cove, and to get there you take the road from the Sugar Lands Visitor Center out to Cades Cove. It's a nice drive along the creek. Once you're in Cades Cove, take the loop road around, and since this Gregorys Bald hike is a long hike, it's good to go early, and that's the best time to see wildlife. We were fortunate on this day to get to see a bear very early in the morning. You may not be fortunate enough to see a bear on your trip, but there's almost always deer or turkey to be seen. Halfway around the Cades Cove Loop Road is the little visitor center and restrooms and homestead that you can visit while you're out there. To access the actual Gregorys Ridge Trail, you take the Forge Creek Road, which is right there where the turn is on the loop road, and it's a couple of miles from the point where you get on Forge Creek Road out to the Gregorys Bald trailhead. The trail we take is the Gregorys Ridge Trail. It is a little over 11 miles round trip, so it's an all-day hike. So make sure for any hike you take your water, food, and whatever appropriate hiking equipment works for you. Good boots, hiking poles, whatever you like. Once you get to the end of the road, there's a little parking area and a turnaround, and this is the trailhead. Again, it's a long hike and it's mostly uphill, but it's very, very enjoyable. Again, we took this hike in the middle of June, and the first mile or so of the hike is still fairly low elevation, and in mid-June the mountain laurel's in full bloom as well. And these are a beautiful flower. There's a lot of them around, so enjoy them on the first part of the trail. Along the first part of the trail, you'll have 3 small creek crossings. There are log bridges or foot bridges across all these, but they are nice, especially on the way back. You can stop and get to refresh yourself. We always like to take the Gregorys Ridge Trail up to the Bald, but if you take the Parsons Branch Road, which turns right off of Forge Creek Road, you can go out to the actually Gregorys Bald Trail, which is a little bit shorter way to access the Bald, but it's also a trail that's shared by horses. So you can imagine some of the issues with that. The other problem with going out the Parsons Branch Road, it is a one-way road, and you come out on the 129, which is the Dragon, and then it's a long way back to wherever it is you started from. A noticeable feature after about 2 miles in is a backcountry campsite. We've never stayed here, but it'd be something you could do on your trip if you like. After this campsite, the trail starts an uphill climb up Gregorys Ridge. At the campsite, look around for the poplar tree that is covered in burls. It's a neat feature.
We've stopped here for a break many times. Though I don't remember it being as shady as this is. This is nice.
From the backcountry campsite, it's about 3 miles to this sign, but you only have about a half a mile left to go up to the Bald. Be wary of the little climb up to the Bald. It's rocky and has loose rocks along the trail. Well, we're half a mile out. We might make it today.
We're gonna make it. Yes, we are. Maybe.
I believe you.
Our first visit to Gregory Bald was back in 1995, and at this point we weren't aware of the beautiful flame azaleas that bloom each year in mid to late June. The beauty and uniqueness of the flame azaleas are also significant because of their role in this area actually being designated as a national park. Since then, we've traveled with our family many times to revisit the Gregory Bald area.
Well, guess what? We made it. Just a few more steps.
Gregory Bald is a 10-acre grassy meadow that has been historically used for cattle grazing and is now maintained by the park so that natural forest growth doesn't take it over. It's a beautiful place for a day hike. Pack in your lunch and your snacks and come up here, eat your lunch, take off your boots, relax. Or you can get a permit and stay in one of the backcountry camp areas. Whichever trail you choose to access the Bald, this is a beautiful place to spend a part of your day.